All right, everybody. Louis Sports Man Over Market, and today is February 3rd, and this is the E-mini wrap up, as well as some other things I'm going to talk about. All right, here we are. Two higher days in a row. Where we go, no one knows, right? I know you're tired of seeing this chart, but I'm not going to stop showing the chart till we break out of this range. All right. So this is looking like it get up to 51. We still have to take out the high from the other day, which is basically 2046 half. I was calling for 2046 today. Um, After I turned myself around, I want everyone to know that I'm still um, have a bias that is going down, and I even bring that into tomorrow because I'm going to tell you something. This profile is leaving a trail behind. I mean, this reminds me of the guys that tried to rob a safe by tying it to the bumper of their car, and when they tied it to the bumper of their car, their license plate came off and they got caught. I mean, it was a trail. We got a trail going here. So, they didn't. They've got to fill in down here. They're going to have to fill in down here. And here's my point. This is my only point I want to make. All right. So they didn't fill in this, and then we've got a bunch of single ticks below that. This is not finished. Here's the low today. That's not finished. Okay. And we got the single ticks from the other day, and then we got the low from the other day that's not finished. So, I mean, um, here's what the market did today. It rallied 2,600 points. All the automakers reported better than expected earnings except for Ford. And sales are up. The trucks are going in the door. Jeep had its best month, I might be ever. So you got automakers made the sales. You've got India central bank stimulating. You've got Australia lowering its rate. You got China and Japan talking about more stimulus to their economies. You have the ECB stimulating. And today, the new, I don't know, not the, I think he's the chairman of their Federal Reserve or money policy, the guy who doesn't wear a tie, he basically said he doesn't want them to forgive the bond debt, but he wants to restructure it so that Greece only pays the bonds back as their economy grows and reaches benchmarks. So so you've got all this going on, all this stimulation, and my thing is that we only rallied to 2,600 points today. Now, granted, we were up yesterday from the low. So here's the key: are we going to break out here? All right, are we going to break out here? This would be about 51. Then we got to go out and take out this high. Are we going to go for the all-time highs, or are we going to fail up here? Because there was a lot of news to get the market to get to here. A lot of news. All right, so let's talk about today. I did have a short bias, and I did. And if you follow me on Twitter, I put it. We were selling it up at the top around when it first made the high off the opening. Okay, right up in here, and we covered it back down in here. All right, and then it rallied again, and we went here, and it covered it back down here. It bounced off the 5 minute pivot, and I put out on Twitter, do not get caught short down here. The market was not ready to go. You needed all the indices to go together. And the only one that really was negative most of the day was the NASDAQ, and then it turned around. So then I basically said I'm in a sell mode unless the market closes above 2034, which we got. And then I said if it closes above 2034, look for 2040, which happened immediately. Okay. And then I was looking for a pullback to around 2030. We didn't get it. And when we didn't get that, I basically said when we pulled back to the 2034 area, I said the market should go for 2046. 2040 was 1.5 times the IB range, and 2046 was 2 times the IB range, but so our high was 44. Um, Still negative bias going into tomorrow. Tomorrow I think might be a do or die day. All right, let's talk about oil. Oil. All right, look at this move oil's made. All right, and we talked about this morning. All right, 54 bucks it went up to today, 54.23. Um, I showed you this chart about gaps. Here's a CL. All right, all right. So we've gone up and we filled this gap right here. Okay, so I don't think it's done. I think oil might, get back up here around $57. Or if this fails, look out, look out. This is the 20-day mode, 20-day moving profile. Okay, rolling profile over 20 days, and we've got the mode down at 48.15. So these gaps are getting filled in, and it just could be uh, as you can see, it's sold off from the top. Okay, and then value was down here. We never even got close to it, and then our bull bear zone was 50.22, and we actually went through it right about here around 7:30, came close, and then that was it. It took off. So right after the opening, the market it just headed for the hills. All right. Also, we talked about being short gold today, right? And gold is down 16 bucks. All right. At one time, it was down more than that. So, and we showed you this morning that it had to go through here, and our bull bear zone was up right here, 2075. That went through it like 6:45 this morning, but it never. It went back up and touched the point of control, moved out of value, and closed down 16 bucks. So we were on top of that one today. And bonds, same thing. Uh, we talked about profit taking. Although I just think that the Fed governors came out today and said that they can't believe where rates are at and so on, and they're talking about cutting, and so the bonds never even made a move back towards let me put this on a 5 minute towards value or our bull bear zone of 150. I think it was 150 even up there. So this thing was in a sell all day. All right, a lot of profit taking, and then the S&Ps ended up rallying most of the day. And even though I have a negative bias, I still have it going until tomorrow. They're going to have to make me a believer. Um, so, oh, I know what I wanted to show you. Here's the S&Ps, and then let's take a look at the day profile. Okay, here we are, right? So this is my magical number here, 25 to 26, which is that 50%. All right, we've closed above it now. We've put two higher closes. We've got a gap here. All right. So tomorrow I think it's going to be the tail of the tape. So let's see what the overnight action brings us. Okay. I mean, the world is stimulating. The world is stimulating. What are they going to do if all else fails? No more stimulus. So Pat Tabet, my partner in crime, he said we're going to run out of trees before before they when we run out of trees they can't stimulate anymore, and that means they won't be able to print any more money. But maybe they'll just adopt Bitcoin. Maybe it will become the electronic currency. Well, whatever. So that's where we're at, and we beat the world right now. We're beating the world because we were the first to print and keep printing. Oh, and by the way, President Obama today, not trying to be political, and the FCC or the SEC are talking about regulating the internet like it's a utility so they can put some taxes on it. Awesome. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Hope you're enjoying the video. Hope you made some money. I'm getting a lot of positive feedback. If you're not trading e-minis or any of these futures products, go to our website, see if this is something for you. Especially all you baby boomers out there retiring, and you can sit it there and learn how to trade this stuff to help supplement the income. Because I know with rates in the 30-year bond at 1.87, you're earning about 0.025 on a passbook account. All right, I'll talk to you later. Good luck.